Good afternoon and welcome to A Few Minutes for Your Heart. Today's episode is episode 8 and it is Gratitude Begins with Compassion. Yesterday I talked about seeing people. I was shopping with my mom and nobody was looking around at people and they were just all concerned about themselves. So I want to expand on that today. When I was sitting with my coffee this morning and trying to reflect on what I was going to talk about, I reflected on the past week and some of the things we discussed. We discussed empathy, we discussed curiosity, kindness, how plants have a season for healing, how to listen to your body so you know what it needs to heal. And yesterday I talked a little bit about seeing people. And as I reflect on all of those, I realized one simple truth. Compassion changes the way we see the world. When we begin to see people through compassionate eyes, gratitude naturally follows. Not gratitude because life is perfect, but gratitude because we begin to recognize that every person we meet is carrying a story. And we may never know their story. What about the cashier that you saw today? Maybe she's hiding a broken heart behind her smile. Or the nurse finishing another long shift and she's concerned about her loved ones at home and how are they doing? The elder gentleman eating all alone. Sometimes they like to eat alone, sometimes they don't. The young mother trying to hold everything together. The child who simply just wants to show someone his artwork that he did today. The coworker says, "No, I'm fine." Because they really just don't know how to explain to you what's wrong. How often do we walk past people without realizing that they may be fighting the hardest battle of their life? Compassion asks us to do one thing: slow down, to look beyond someone's behaviors, to look beyond their appearance, and simply remember that they are human just like we are. I learned that every person we meet wants the same basic things: to be loved, to be respected, to feel safe, to know they matter. And sometimes the greatest gift we can give one of them, it's not money, it's not advice, it isn't solving their problems. Sometimes the greatest gift we can give someone is to allow them to feel seen, to feel heard, to know, if only for a moment, that with another human being cared enough to notice them. When we begin life that way, something beautiful happens. Gratitude begins to grow. Not because we're counting our blessings, but because we recognize how deeply connected our lives really are. None of us got where we are alone. We had someone that encouraged us, someone believed in us, someone carried us through our difficult seasons, someone showed us compassion when we needed it the most. Maybe that's why compassion and gratitude work hand in hand. One helps us see, the other helps us appreciate what we have seen. So today, I'd like to leave you with this challenge before this day is over. Look one person in the eye. Smile. Say thank you. Ask how they're doing. Listen without rushing. You may never know what that simple act of compassion means to them. Today's reflective question is, when was the last time someone made you feel truly seen? How did it change your day? When was the last time someone made you feel truly seen, and how did that affect your day? Before we finish, I have one favor to ask. Tomorrow is Ask Running Wolf Day. And I'd love to hear how my conversations have shaped your week. So if you have any questions about health, herbs, essential oils, nature, wellness, life, relationships, or simply something that's been on your mind and you've always wondered about, leave it in the comments or send me a private message. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. Find me on Snapchat. You can find me right here. No question is a dumb question. The only dumb question is the question no one asked. Remember that. I'll answer as many questions as I can tomorrow. But before I go, I want to thank you. Thank you for taking the time to join me today. Thank you for allowing me into your home, into your kitchen, your porch, your walk, or wherever you are listening today. It is something that I don't want to take for granted. But thank you for spending a few minutes with your heart with me. Until next time, be kind, lead with compassion, choose gratitude, and remember, the world changes one heart at a time. And sometimes all the heart needs is to know someone truly sees it.